Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Wow, that month of January just flew by, didn't it? We're getting ever closer to episode 7. I don't think we'll be waiting long, honestly. The way that month just flew, the rest of the year is just going to go. It's going to be gone. Speaking of gone, nothing's gone. Apart from January. I just wanted to do a quick video to share with you some of the stuff I got over January. Any of you who follow me on Instagram have probably seen it, so I just thought I'd share it with you for those who don't. I want to get back into making it on video a bit more often. But I decided, because I tend to buy things in bits and pieces, so I sort of thought put together a big video of everything I got over the last month or so. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, let's have a look at what I got. I'll show you guys in a sec on. Alright, guys, so first up, me and my girlfriend, we went to a small toy fair that they put on up in the local town, next to my town, where I am. They usually put on a big toy fair in the middle of the year, which I always go to, and I tend to upload a video after that, showing what I got. That's probably the biggest event of the year for me here, apart from the sort of comic conventions that they do. But as a collector, that's something I don't like to miss, and I haven't for the last few years. So, yeah, they put on a little one in a local town hall, and I was really happy to find a guy selling just Star Wars stuff. And this is probably one of my favourite items that I've picked up recently. It's the 1980 vintage Star Wars Darth Vader carry case. Really good condition. I picked this up for $15. All the 3 clips on the side are still intact and working. It's not dirty or anything. It's nice and clean, and it still come with the original sticker sheet, the sticker name sheet. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to stick them all over this thing. So this is just going to be a keepsake, because one day I don't know. It's not like I'm going to sell anything, but you never know. But I was really happy to have that, and it's a really nice display piece as well. So I absolutely love that. Next piece my girlfriend got. She actually bought this for herself. There's a Hallmark keepsake Master Yoda and Captain Rex from the Clone Wars. I can't remember how much she paid for that actually, but they're quite cool little things. So Rex looks cool, and Yoda as well. So both of them look really cool. So we'll have to get some string for them and set them up on the tree. This my girlfriend paid $2 for. It's an old jigsaw puzzle from Milton Bradley. This came out in 1994. We thought, for $2 it's probably not going to have all the parts, but we put it all together and it's absolutely complete and really good condition. The box is actually really good condition too. They just had a rubber band around it, and yeah, so quite happy to have that. We might get a frame for the puzzle itself, but yeah, it was a bit of fun. We put that together in probably 10 minutes. Didn't take long at all, but it was just a nice little item to grab. One of pretty much the only figures I got was this Chewbacca from Power of the Force. Told the story a few times. This and Darth Vader from Power of the Force were the first figures I ever got as a kid, and R2 I think. But I definitely know that Chewbacca and Vader were my first ones I ever got, first Star Wars figures. That's what started all for me. And they got stolen off me. Long story short, they got stolen from a so-called friend. Well, I never saw them again. So this was more just a pick-up, just for sentimental reasons. It's not like they're having the same one as I had when I was a kid, but it's pretty close. I've got pretty fond memories of playing with this figure, this particular Chewbacca, when I was a kid. So yeah, I had most of them on the back, and most of them got stolen except for R2. So I'm trying to get them all back as I go. And I also picked up this Power of the Force Han Solo that come with the Carbonite. I solely got it for the Carbonite. I wasn't interested in the Han Solo, but I don't have a 3 3/4 inch Han Solo in Carbonite yet, so I picked that up for that sole reason. They were $5 each, so that's the price they should be. Then another day, I went into Kmart. I was with my girlfriend, and they had one more Lego B-Wing left from the last season's stock, and still $69. All the Legos more expensive here for you guys in the US. Lego's extortionate prices over here. So that was originally $69, and I said, if they mark it down to less than $50, I'll grab it. And they must have overheard me because I went back in about 2 or 3 days later and they had it for $49. So I picked that up. This is an absolutely awesome Lego set. Just pick it up. The wings sort of fold out. It's a bit hard to do, but they both fold out that way. And a display set would be cool. It's like a stand, so I can set this up so it's standing up would be cool. Comes with a little B-wing pilot in there, which is cool. I'll fix that up later. Comes with little 9 num or 10 num. I can't remember who he said on the box. I'm pretty sure it's 10 num. And Colonel Kraken as well. So that was a cool set. It looks really good next to my A-wing that I picked up. Oh, the other thing I got at the market, I picked this up. This is the C-3PO Tales of the Golden Droid special action figure. I can't remember what year this came out. I did read it on the box earlier, but I picked this up for $30. This is a really cool set. I couldn't say no to it. I don't have anything really like this. So for me now, it's collecting wise, I'm still all about the action figures, but just random display items for my room, sort of something I'd always keep my eye out. So something like this, it's like a one-off thing for me. And he all pulls apart and stuff, and I've got him out on display. Come in this really good box. Can't remember who else shared this. Someone shared this recently on YouTube as well. And I can't open it for the life of me at the moment. There we go, that's why. So they come in this box. That comes with the net, so Chewbacca can carry him around. So it stays in the box. It comes with the book as well, which I haven't read yet. I can't remember. I'm trying to rack my brain to see who showed this recently on YouTube. I can't remember. Yeah, then about a week ago, I went to the comic book shop in Adelaide, in the city. Been a while since I've been there. We were in town, so I decided to try and pick up the Marvel #1 issue, which I'm really happy I did. It was the last one they had left, so I was pretty happy to grab that. And while I was there, I also picked up the new Walking Dead Rick Grimes figure. They were this was $20, so that's pretty good at what they usually are. Most of the other older Walking Dead figures from the last few waves were all $30 each. So this one in the new wave were $20, and I had $20 spare, so decided to pick up Rick. I like Rick; he's a cool dude. It's so hard. I want to get all these figures. They're so good. I've got Michonne and their 2 pets, but it's ever tempting to get stuck in and buy all of them because I'm a big Walking Dead fan, and yeah, I just thought I'd get my favourite characters, so I'll probably end up getting a Daryl. Everyone likes Daryl. Maybe a few more. I'm not sure. I might try and get a Carl Grimes to go with Rick here, so we'll see. And then on the weekend, recently I discovered a shop. It was at a local markets that I've been to quite a few times. Well, not really local, they're the other side of town. But he's had a store there for quite a few years, and he's just opened up a little store. He's basically converted his garage into a little store, frontside store, street store, to sell all these toys and bits and pieces. So I popped in there on the weekend, and only been open for about a month. So managed to pick up a few things from him. He had the new Black Series Darth Vader with the tie packaging. Oh no, I can't remember. I don't know how much I paid for this because I just bought a bunch of stuff off him. But these are obviously starting to hit Australia now, this particular line with the new TIE Fighter packaging. And I was really after this Darth Vader, which I probably will review at some stage. I'm really impressed with this one, actually. Keep saying, who needs more Vaders? Well, we keep buying them. I keep buying them. And I was glad I didn't get the one with the wonky head, with the dicky head, the one that pops out all the time. So I was pretty happy to grab that. And then I loaded up, well, I didn't really load up, I grabbed a handful of vintage figures that I really wanted. They didn't have any accessories, so I'm going to have to try and track someone down that's got some spare accessories laying around. To guys like Mad Wobber, I might have to get in touch with you, see if you've got any spare accessories laying around that you might be willing to hand off, because that would be awesome. So if any of you guys have got some spare vintage accessories, particularly for these figures, it'd be really appreciated. So I got Yoda. I'm really happy with this little guy. I could have picked up a lot more, but I decided I didn't want to spend too much money that day. And I'll catch up with him again soon and buy some more stuff off him. Had to get little Yoda. He's cool. No accessories, so he's missing a fair bit, but that's okay. And a couple of gigantic bags full of figures, so I picked through and got the best looking, best condition ones. So I got Yoda. Big Dub Bosk. This guy's pretty clean. They're a little bit dusty when I got them home, but I gave them a bit of a scrub in some soapy hot water, and they cleaned up really well. So there's a little bit of paint damage, but these things are 30 years old plus, so yeah, they're 30 years old. So they're not going to be fantastic condition for that old, and especially been in people's collections for years and years and years. I've got Chewbacca. This isn't the proper 1970s, 80s one. This is the one that was re-released in 1995 when they did a sort of mock-up of the mail-away set. But he still looks good. He looks clean. Nice tidy figure. So I probably don't need to look for another Chewbacca now. I'm really happy with this one. You can tell he looks a bit different. He hasn't got the sort of gloss. The plastic looks a bit different. But still happy to have a vintage Chewie. Grabbed a Stormtrooper as well. He had about 6 or 7 of them. This is the best one. All of them had really yellow arms or yellow bodies and just painted on. Just the paint was crap, and people had tried adding paint to it. And yeah, the only problem is this one. It's got a bit of blue ink stains on his leg, but I might try and soak that in some bleach or something that might get it out. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might just leave it. So this is definitely the best one I could find. That's a 77 one. So still pretty happy to have a vintage Stormtrooper. I've never had one, so really happy. Also got the Luke Pilot. Once again, pretty clean. This guy's pretty tidy. He's got wonky eyes. I think I remember Mad Weber showing his years ago, and it had 2 eyes, because he had 2 eyes or something, because they'd mispainted one, so instead of repainting over it with the skin colour, they just painted another dot. This is the way things were back in the 70s and 80s. They just wasn't that sort of, I don't know. It was more so just getting the toys out there. I don't know if kids cared as much back then either, probably. So, yeah, pretty happy to have this guy as well. The other 2 I got were Greedo. I've just given him a gun. I've wanted Greedo for a long time. I like Greedo a lot. So it's really cool to finally have the vintage version of him. So he looks great. He's in good quality. Good condition as well. So there was another one there I almost picked up, and I realised his little antenna thingies had been chewed off. So I quickly looked for another one. But once again, he had a lot of dust in the cracks. He was pretty dirty. It looked like we'd been played with outside for years and years and years. But once again, hot soapy water and a bit of a toothbrush, an old toothbrush, just to get all the dirt off. Come up really well. And the last one I got, before I keep this video going too long, was Wars Man. So really happy with this guy too. He's pretty good condition, pretty tidy. He's got wonky eyes, but that's okay. He still looks good. I'm happy with him. I'm happy with his lot. His joints are still really stiff. So there's no wobbly joints there. Most of these are pretty good, so pretty happy with that lot. That's just about it, I think, guys. I've kept it here long enough. This is what, probably close to 14 minutes now. So yeah, anyway guys, I'll be back with some more videos very soon. Until next time, may the force be with you. Catch ya.